Lily James arrives in the small, chilly town of Redwood Ridge, chasing a modeling opportunity she can actually afford. Life hasn't been easy, and this free portfolio shoot feels like her first break. The town is slow, quiet, and almost too still, but she reassures herself that isolation can also mean opportunity. She settles into a modest apartment where her neighbor seems harmless enough and prepares for the photo shoot she hopes will launch her career. Yet beneath the town's peaceful silence is an unsettling sense that someone is watching her. Still, Lily pushes her unease aside, believing her ambition is worth the risk she doesn't yet see coming. Lily walks into the studio expecting professionalism, but the moment she meets Boyd Holbrook, the photographer, she feels her confidence shift. His charm is polished, but his eyes are calculating. His brothers, Harris Dickinson and Tom Holland, circle the room like shadows pretending to be helpers. The session starts well enough, but Boyd soon demands more suggestive poses. Lily refuses, and the atmosphere shifts from friendly to predatory in seconds. She escapes with her dignity, but also with a tremor of fear she can't quite justify. That night, Redwood Ridge feels colder than before, and Lily has no idea the brothers have already targeted her as their next victim. When Tom appears at Lily's door claiming to return a forgotten flash drive, she hesitates, but opens it. His apologetic demeanor hides something darker beneath his trembling smile. After he leaves, Lily senses she made a mistake, but exhaustion overwhelms her. Later that night, she wakes to find Tom standing over her, silently taking photos as she sleeps. Panic explodes inside her. She fights back with everything she has, injures him, and runs for help, but he recovers too quickly. The struggle awakens her neighbor, who tries to intervene, but Harris arrives in time to stop him. Everything spirals out of control, and Lily loses consciousness, unaware of how much worse things are about to become. Lily wakes chained to a metal pole deep beneath the brothers' secluded home, a worn, decaying property hidden on the edge of a frozen marsh. The brothers argue, manipulate, threaten, and take turns tormenting her. Boyd controls the room with a cold, surgical precision, ordering Harris to erase evidence and Tom to make her presentable, while she fights to stay conscious. They drug her, humiliate her, strip her of hope, and destroy any sense of safety she ever carried. Yet, even in her darkest moment, Lily studies them. Every flaw, every weakness, every fracture in their dysfunctional bond. A spark inside her refuses to die. After a narrow escape into the woods, Lily reaches a confused language barrier police station, only to be quietly handed over to a seemingly kind local woman, Robin Wright. She speaks gently, earns Lily's trust, and shows empathy through the scars on her arms. But the comfort is a mask. When Lily arrives at Robin's home, she recognizes the smell, the floorboards, the dreadful atmosphere. This is the same house she escaped from. Robin reveals herself as the brothers' handler, a woman broken by decades of abuse and chained to their patriarch. Lily's screams echo through the hall as hope crumbles once again. She is dragged back into the basement, betrayed and outnumbered. The patriarch, J.K. Simmons, known in town only as Valco, arrives with a cold, practiced cruelty that outshines his son's brutality. He tortures Lily methodically, a man whose life has been built on dominance and terror. Robin weeps upstairs, trapped in her own cycle of helplessness. Valco leaves Lily on the brink of death, and Boyd decides it's time to bury their secret once and for all. Lily is locked inside a wooden box and placed beneath the earth as the brothers shovel dirt over her. But fate cracks the coffin as it sinks into an old underground passageway. Lily crawls out, broken, starving, but alive. Lily wanders through frigid, pitch-black tunnels, surviving on nothing but grit and instinct. She hunts a bird for food, cleans herself in ice-cold water, and discovers a hidden door that leads into an abandoned part of an old church. There, she meets a compassionate pastor who offers food, clothes, and sanctuary. Still trembling, she refuses further help, terrified of being betrayed again. Instead of fleeing to the embassy, Lily returns to the tunnels, holding the pastor's flashlight and Bible. Redwood Ridge has become her hunting ground. She will not run. She will not hide. She will reclaim what was stolen from her. Tracking the brothers becomes her new purpose. She stalks Harris first, watching him drink alone at a grimy bar. When he follows her into a bathroom, thinking he's found prey again, Lily detonates her fury. She ambushes him, shoving his head into a shattered toilet bowl until his violent struggles turn still. She whispers nothing, offers no speech, just leaves him in the darkness of his own filth. For the first time since the nightmare began, she feels the faint pulse of power returning to her body. Yet she knows this is only the beginning, and the most dangerous men are still alive. Valco becomes her next target. She lures him into the underground tunnel where she once crawled for survival. Lily turns his own torture methods against him, binding and electrocuting him until his monstrous reign ends. Robin discovers the chaos and confronts Lily, but Lily forces her into the tunnel, trapping her inside the same darkness she allowed to flourish. Then she corners Boyd, the mastermind, in the very basement where her nightmare began. She forces him to face the truth. Lily is not his victim anymore. Just as she is about to destroy him completely, Josh Lucas, the detective, arrives. Too late to stop the bloodshed, but just in time to witness Boyd's final desperate attempt to kill her. The detective shoots Boyd to save Lily, then stands amid the wreckage of a family built on cruelty and secrets. He apologizes for failing her, for trusting the wrong people, for not seeing the truth sooner. Lily says nothing. She has no words left. With her vengeance complete, she finally walks into the U.S. Embassy with trembling legs and a hollow stare. She asks for passage back home, but the woman who emerges is no longer the hopeful model who arrived in Redwood Ridge. She is something stronger, something forged in darkness, something unbreakable. And Redwood Ridge will never forget her name.
We have come to the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more interesting stories. Have a good one.